Hello and welcome to another Matthew Plays video where we are on day 4 of the Aladdin Realm quest, breaking through. So we are going back to the central market to Jasmine and talk to her about the ancient tome. Here you go, Jasmine. Jasmine, look at this ancient tome that Aladdin and I found.
Huh?
Is that a good or a bad A good one. It's just a little tricky to read. I think the dialect is different from the ones I've studied. Alright, there's a reference to a container, and something about alchemy?
Go on.
I just need a little more time. While I do this, could you and Aladdin try repairing the alchemy table from the artisan's district? Then we can meet later. Based on what I'm reading, we're going to need that table, and I should know more about what's on that tome by then.
I hope to see you later.
Hey, how'd the talk with Jasmine go? She's hard at work translating the ancient tome, but she thought you could help me gather some stuff we need. Sure, what's on the list? Well, we have to get an alchemy table set up for further crafting. And the table in the ancient district has definitely seen better days. Guess we're fixing it up. Exactly. Wow, this brings back. I remember when the artisan district was really thriving. Every morning there'd be plumes of colorful smoke and the strangest smells.
Yes!
If we're gonna repair the table, we'll need to find a cauldron, a crucible, and a base for an alchemy table.
Trust
And you'd
me.
better keep the protection amulet on in case some of the stuff is in the sandstorms. Given how strong the winds are, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the pieces ended up outside the walls of Agrabah. Guess we'd better get to work. I may have some questions for you later, so let's meet back in the artisan district.
Talk to you later.
Alright, so Aladdin told us exactly where everything was, and it's outside the walls of Agrabah. We already found the one thing over by the water, and in here is going to be the other two things. So yes, we found that table crucible already. So here's the cauldron. Let me gather up all these shards. And then here is the table base. Perfect. Alright. Where am I going? Oh, I think I'm checking to see if there's any memories over here. Alright, let's go back to the artisan district. There's Aladdin. But we don't need to talk to Aladdin. We need to place the alchemy table pieces in the alchemy area. So here's the cauldron. Oh, come on. There we are. And that. And that. Perfect. Nope. Don't need to cook anything yet. Hold on. That'll be in our next video.
We've got a
The
lot
table
to
looks
do,
great.
don't we?
Reminds me of when I was a kid. Every morning, the alchemists would hire the local kids to fetch the ingredients they need for the day's work. If you can find some fuel and charcoal from around the marketplace, we can light the braziers and get the alchemy table going. I guess they're braziers. If I remember right, the stalls with yellow awnings usually stock the supplies that the alchemists use, though they might be a little damaged now. You should be able to grab some fuel from the fire pits as well, so keep an eye out. I bet by the time you're done, Jasmine will have translated more instructions on how to deal with the wind caller.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so let's go over here and get some fuel from this fire pit. Oh, some charcoal, sorry. And then there's another fire pit. Okay. Now the yellow awning is going to be in the central market. So let's go back that way. This is going to be my shortcut that I keep using from now on between the central market and the artisan district. Oh, there's the yellow stall, and there's both of our fuel bottles. Alright, back to the alchemy table. Come on, let's go. Just ignore everything in here for now. We'll just cut in corners. No, we still don't need to cook anything. We need to put the fuel in the braziers. Come on. There we go. 1 charcoal for you. And then 1 fuel bottle for you. And then the other one. 1 charcoal. And 1 fuel bottle. Perfect. Return to Aladdin in the Artisan District.
Thanks for stopping
All right,
by.
the alchemy table is all built and the fires have been prepared. What's next?
Huh?
You know, I'm not sure. Why don't you go check with Jasmin? I bet she's translated more of the ancient tome. Hopefully that'll point us in the right direction.
Woohoo!
Hold on, Carpet. I promise we're gonna rescue you.
Wish I had a balcony.
All right, Jasmin, what you got for us?
Oh, hello.
Jasmin, we've got the alchemy table all set up. Wonderful. I've been examining the ancient tome, and I think I know what we need to do to stop the wind caller.
Go on.
The first thing we need is a lamp. Like a magic genie lamp? Well, something similar. If I'm right, we can create a lamp that will house the energy surrounding the wind caller in the same way that the lamp contains a bound genie. Alright, how do we craft it? Well, we'll need gold shards. There was some that was going to use and to decorate the fountain, but the ingots got pulled into the wind and sat down with the sandstone deposits.
Ah,
If you can find gold shards and a mold we can pour the gold into, that should do the trick. I'm sure there's a lamp mold in the Artisan District, though it may be buried under the sand. Alright, I can handle that, especially with the protection amulet that I made with Aladdin, and once I have the lamp forged. I'm still not sure. Why don't you come see more once you've made the lamp? And I'll keep studying the ancient tome. Okay, so in my wanderings, and in yours as well, you're gonna find the rest of the ingredients for the stall repair kits. So we're gonna go ahead right now and make those 3. And then as we turn around from that stall, we're gonna find the lamp mold. So that's kind of why I went to the stall, so that we had a reference point, because now we're going to go back to the crafting table. Sorry, the crafting table, not the stall. We're going to go back to the crafting table and craft the gold lamp. We're not going to repair the stalls today. We'll do that
is there
next.
anything I can help you with?
Next time. Okay, Jasmin, I have the lamp already. Marvelous. Are you sure you aren't a genie, Matthew? You're certainly making all the wishes come true. Nah, I don't like the tiny itty-bitty living spaces. Sounds familiar. It turns out genie magic's going to help us. I've translated more of the tome. It says we need wish magic, and it contains that every time a genie grants a wish, there's a chance of a magical remnant or echo. If we can find the remnants of the wishes that Aladdin made, we can use them to enchant the gold lamp. The question is, how do we do that? It sounds like I might be a job for some dreamlight magic. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know you had that sort of power, Matthew. Why don't you talk to Aladdin? He can tell me more about the wishes he made. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this video. We'll talk to Aladdin next time and find those 3 wishes. So hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!